Hello and welcome to another part of this chapter, probability. In the previous part, we have discussed about how to find mean, variance, skewness and kurtosis for some distribution by using the definition of expectation. In this part, we shall learn an alternative technique to find these moments. Actually, in this part, we shall show that all these moments can be found by just differentiating a function called moment generating function. So first we define moment generating function. Moment generating function about the point x equal to a is denoted by m of x minus a. It is a function from D to R, where D is a subset of the set of real numbers and R is the set of real numbers. So moment generating function is a real valued function of a real variable t, and it is defined as moment generating function about the point x equal to a, where capital X is the random variable, is a function of t, and it is equal to expectation of e to the power t into x minus a. Remember that a is any given point and capital X is the given random variable, t is a real variable, and m of x minus a, this is moment generating function about the point x equal to a. So moment generating function is nothing but expectation of this quantity e to the power t into x minus a. Now capital X is given random variable which may be discrete or continuous. If it is discrete, then we know that by the definition of expectation that e of e to the power t into x minus a, this is equal to summation over the number of spectrums xi e to the power t into xi minus a multiplied by fxi, where fxi is the mass at the spectrum point xi, and here the number of terms in this sum is the number of spectrums. If the random variable is continuous, then we know that expectation of this is equal to integration from minus to plus infinity e to the power t into x minus a multiplied by the PDF fx. Now since t is a real variable, so we first discuss about the existence of this moment generating function. We must remember that moment generating function may or may not exist for a random variable capital X. First we find that if we put t equal to 0 here, then moment generating function at t equal to 0 is equal to expectation of e to the power 0, which is 1, and we know that expectation of 1 is equal to 1. So moment generating function exists at least for one point t equal to 0. So whenever we call existence of moment generating function, that means we must check the existence of this function at other points than the origin. So if we call moment generating function exists, that means it must exist at least at one point other than the origin. If the moment generating function does not exist for any other points other than origin, then we call that moment generating function does not exist. First we assume that moment generating function exists. Then if we differentiate this equation, that means if we differentiate this moment generating function, now if we differentiate moment generating function k times, and assuming that term by term differentiation is possible, then if we differentiate this series k times with respect to t, then we find that it is xi minus a to the power k multiplied by e to the power t into xi minus a into fxi. Similarly, if we differentiate this integral k times, and assuming that differentiation under the sign of integral is possible, then if we differentiate this k times with respect to t, then we find that it is kx minus a to the power k into e to the power t into x minus a multiplied by fx. Because if we differentiate this one time, then fx is constant with respect to t. So if we differentiate this with respect to t one time, then it is e to the power t into some constant, and we know that differentiation of e to the power, suppose mt equal to m into e to the power mt. So if we differentiate it one time, then it is x minus a into e to the power t into x minus a. If we differentiate two times, then we shall get x minus a square. If we differentiate k times, we shall get x minus a to the power k. Now after the differentiation, if we put t equal to 0, then we find that this is e to the power 0, which is 1, and also it is e to the power 0, which is 1. Now after the differentiation, if we put t equal to 0, then we find that this is xi minus a to the power k multiplied by fxi, because e to the power 0 is equal to 1 if we put t equal to 0. So if we put t equal to 0, then this is nothing but kth order moment about the point x equal to a. And similarly for continuous case, if we put t equal to 0, then it becomes x minus a to the power k multiplied by fx, and its integration from minus to plus infinity, which is nothing but kth order moment about the point x equal to a. So what we have obtained here is that if we differentiate the moment generating function k times with respect to t, and if we put t equal to 0, then it becomes kth order moment about the point x equal to a. In discrete case, this is equal to summation of this, and in continuous case, it is integration of x minus a to the power k into fx. Now if we need moment about the point mean, then we have to find the moment generating function about the point mean m. So in that case, we have to put m in place of a, and after that we have to differentiate it k times with respect to t, and then we have to put t equal to 0. So using this formula, we can find different types of moments. Most of the times we need moment about the origin. For that reason, we have to find moment generating function about the origin a equal to 0. So this is the formula of moment generating function about the point 0. In this case, we have to put a equal to 0. So then we have to find expectation of e to the power tx. And in discrete distribution, this is the formula of expectation of e to the power tx. It is summation over the spectrums e to the power txi multiplied by the masses fxi. And in continuous distribution, it is integration of e to the power tx multiplied by fx from minus to plus infinity. So once the moment generating function about the origin is obtained, then we have to differentiate it k times with respect to t, and if we put t equal to 0, then we shall get the kth order moment about origin. In discrete case, this is the formula, and in continuous case, this is the formula of kth order moment about the origin. Next, we consider some properties of moment generating function. The first property is that moment generating function about the point x equal to a is equal to e to the power minus at multiplied by moment generating function about the origin. That means if moment generating function about the origin is obtained, then we can find the moment generating function about any point using this property. We prove the property here. The proof is very simple. The moment generating function about the point x equal to a is equal to expectation of e to the power t into x minus a, and this can be written as e to the power tx multiplied by e to the power minus at. Now e to the power minus at can be taken out of this expectation because the random variable is x, and expectation means integration or summation over the spectrums or x. So in that case, e to the power minus at, it is constant with respect to this expectation. So we are taking this quantity e to the power minus at outside the expectation. Then it is e to the power minus at into expectation of e to the power tx. And we know that this is the moment generating function about the origin. So moment generating function about the point x equal to a is equal to e to the power minus at multiplied by moment generating function about the point x equal to 0 or origin. This property is very useful because using this property we can find the moment generating function about any point if moment generating function about the origin is known. Next, we consider this property. it is given that x is a given random variable and c is a constant. So cx, that is equal to y, is new random variable, and the property says that moment generating function of the random variable y about the point origin is equal to moment generating function of the variable x about the origin, but this is a function of ct. The proof is very simple. Now by the definition of moment generating function, myt is equal to expectation of e to the power ty. Now y equal to cx, so it is expectation of e to the power tcx, that is equal to expectation of e to the power, we can take ct into x. So this is moment generating function of the random variable x of the variable ct. So that completes the proof. We consider one more property. Suppose z is the new random variable which is x plus a, then moment generating function of the random variable z is equal to e to the power at multiplied by moment generating function of x. Now proof is very simple. Moment generating function of the random variable z is equal to expectation of e to the power tz. Now z equal to x plus a, so this can be written as e to the power at into e to the power tx. Now taking e to the power at outside the expectation, because it is constant with respect to the expectation, so then it becomes expectation of e to the power tx, which is the moment generating function of the variable x. So moment generating function of the variable z is equal to e to the power at into moment generating function of the variable x, while z equal to x plus a. So these are the properties of moment generating function. Next we shall find moment generating function of some known distributions and show how to find mean, variance, etc. First we consider binomial distribution. We know that this is the PMF or mass function of binomial distribution. I equal to 0, 1 to n, these are the spectrums, and Fi is the corresponding mass of the at the spectrum point I. We shall find moment generating function about the point 0, and we know that this is the formula. Moment generating function about the point 0 is equal to expectation of e to the power tx. Since binomial is discrete distribution, so expectation of e to the power tx equal to summation over the spectrums. Here the spectrums are I equal to 0 to n. E to the power, actually it should be e to the power txi, but in this case the spectrums are I. So e to the power ti multiplied by the mass Fi. Next we replace the value of Fi, that is nci, p to the power I, q to the power n minus I. Next e to the power ti into p to the power I, this can be written as p into e to the power t to the power I. Now if we expand this summation, we shall find that this is the binomial expansion of q plus p e to the power t to the power n. I have already shown that in some previous part that sum of this equal to q plus p into e to the power t to the power n. Actually in this case it is p into e to the power t instead of only p. So it is q plus p into e to the power t to the power n. So this is the binomial expansion of this term. So this is the moment generating function about the origin for binomial distribution. Here we see that this expansion is valid for any real value of t. So for binomial distribution, moment generating function exists for any real value of t. So this is the moment generating function for binomial distribution. Now using this moment generating function, we shall find mean, variance. To find mean and variance, we need expectation of x and expectation of x square. Actually this is alpha 1, this is alpha 2. And we know that first order moment about origin can be obtained by differentiating moment generating function one time and putting t equal to 0. Similarly, the second order moment about origin can be found by differentiating moment genetic function 2 times and putting t equal to 0. So to find these two quantities, we need to differentiate mxt 2 times. So if we differentiate mxt with respect to t, we find that it is something to the power n. So it should be n into this function to the power n minus 1 multiplied by differentiation of the terms within the bracket. Now if we differentiate these two terms with respect to t, we shall find that p into e to the power t, its derivative would be p into e to the power t, and this is 0. So it is p into e to the power t. Now if we differentiate this quantity once more, then d2 dt2 of mxt, we are differentiating again. So now we first write the n. Now there are two terms, this one and p into e to the power t. We first fixed this one and differentiate this term. So if we keep this term as it is, next differentiating this. So differentiation of p into e to the power t is p into e to the power t. Plus, next we are keeping this term as it is, so it is p into e to the power t, and differentiating this term. So this is something to the power n minus 1, so it is n minus 1 into this term to the power n minus 2 multiplied by derivative within the bracket. Now if we differentiate this term, it is p into e to the power t. So this is the first derivative and this is the second derivative. Now we have to find the values of these derivatives at the origin, t equal to 0. So d dt of mxt at t equal to 0. Now if we put t equal to 0 here, we shall find that it is n, it is p plus q, because if we put t equal to 0, it is p into e to the power 0, which is 1. So p plus q to the power n minus 1 into p, because e to the power 0 is 1. Now we know that p plus q equal to 1 for binomial distribution. So it is n into 1 to the power n minus 1 into p, that is np. Next, if we put t equal to 0 in second derivative, we find that the first term will be n into p plus q to the power n minus 1 into p, plus this is n into p into 1, so it is n into p and it is n minus 1. Now if we put t equal to 0 here, it is p plus q to the power n minus 2, so it is p plus q to the power n minus 2 multiplied by p. So that is equal to, now p plus q equal to 1, so it is np plus it is n into n minus 1 p square, because p plus q is equal to 1. So second derivative at t equal to 0 is np plus n into n minus 1 into p square. We know that this is nothing but mean, so mean is equal to np. Now to find the variance, we know that variance equal to e of x square minus mean square m square. Now this is the mean and e of x square equal to this, so it is np plus n into n minus 1 p square minus m square. Now m is equal to np, this is the mean, so n square p square. So if we simplify this, we shall find that n square p square will be cancelled out, so it is np minus np square. So if we take np common, it should be np into 1 minus p. Now 1 minus p equal to q, so it is npq. So variance is the npq. So here we find that using the moment generating function, we can easily find mean, variance and other moments by just differentiating the moment generating function. You can easily find skewness and kurtosis for binomial distribution by differentiating 3 times and 4 times. Next we consider Poisson distribution. and this is the mass function of Poisson distribution. The spectrums are 0, 1, 2 up to infinity, and Fi, the corresponding mass, equal to e to the power minus mu, mu to the power I by I factorial, where mu is the Poisson parameter. We shall find moment generating function about the point origin. So this is the formula of moment generating function. Since Poisson distribution is discrete distribution, so it is equal to summation over the spectrums, which is I equal to 0 to infinity, e to the power t into I multiplied by Fi, the mass. We have replaced the value of Fi, that is e to the power minus mu, mu to the power I by I factorial. Next, e to the power ti into mu to the power I, this can be written as mu into e to the power t to the power I. Now e to the power minus mu, this can be taken out of the summation. Now taking e to the power minus mu outside the summation, we can easily expand this sum. So if we expand this summation, it is 1 plus mu into e to the power t by 1 factorial plus mu into e to the power t whole square by 2 factorial. So if we put mu into e to the power t equal to suppose y, then it is 1 plus y by 1 factorial plus y square by 2 factorial. So it is the exponential series of e to the power y. That means it is the expansion of e to the power mu into e to the power t, which can be written as e to the power mu into e to the power t minus 1. So the moment generating function for Poisson distribution is e to the power mu into e to the power t minus 1, and this series is valid for any real value of t. So moment generating function for Poisson distribution is valid for any real value of t. Next, we shall find mean and variance for Poisson distribution by using moment generating function. And we know that to find mean and variance, we have to find expectation of x and expectation of x square, first order moment about origin and second order moment about origin. And we know that first order moment about origin can be found by differentiating mxt one time and putting t equal to 0. Similarly, the second order moment about origin can be found by differentiating mxt two times and putting t equal to 0. For that, we have to differentiate mxt two times. Now mxt can be written as e to the power minus mu into e to the power mu into e to the power t. Now if we differentiate this one time with respect to t, then e to the power minus mu is constant. So we write e to the power minus mu multiplied by, it is e to the power something, and we know that differentiation of this is e to the power that quantity multiplied by differentiation of this power. And if we differentiate this with respect to t, we find that this is mu into e to the power t. Now if we differentiate this once more, then we find that e to the power minus mu is constant. So we keep e to the power minus mu and also mu. So mu is a constant. So then we have two terms, e to the power mu into e to the power t and e to the power t. So first we keep this one, e to the power mu into e to the power t, and differentiate e to the power t, which is nothing but e to the power t, plus we keep e to the power t and differentiate this one, and we know that this is e to the power mu into e to the power t multiplied by differentiation of the power, which is mu into e to the power t. Now if we put t equal to 0 here, we find that it is e to the power minus mu into e to the power mu into e to the power 0, which is 1, so e to the power mu, and it is mu into e to the power 0, which is mu. So cancelling e to the power minus mu and e to the power mu, which is mu. Next, if we put t equal to 0 in the second derivative, we find that it is e to the power minus mu into mu. Now it is e to the power mu into 1 plus it is e to the power minus mu into mu. Now e to the power t is equal to 1 and it is e to the power mu into 1. So it is e to the power mu and it is mu into e to the power 0, that is mu. So cancelling e to the power minus mu and mu, it is mu plus mu square. So it is mu plus mu square. Now we know that mean is equal to expectation of x, that is first time derivative of mxt at t equal to 0, which is nothing but mu. So this is the mean, and variance can be found as e of x square minus m square. Now e of x square is the second time derivative of mxt at t equal to 0, which is nothing but mu plus mu square. So it is mu plus mu square minus m square, and we have already obtained that mean is mu, so it is mu square, that is equal to mu. So mu is the variance of Poisson distribution. So here we find that mean and variance both are mu for Poisson distribution. So here we have obtained that the mean and variance, and similarly other moments can be found by just differentiating the moment generating function. So that completes this part. In this part we have obtained mean and variance for binomial and Poisson distribution by using moment generating function. In the next part we shall find the same for some continuous distribution. So see you in the next part. Until then, thanks for watching.